round 2. You just have to sit on that. Oh, so that's the floor, totally wet, totally soaked. Use that machine. Fitted perfectly. Obviously it doesn't work when I show you. There's a hole in my van, so I kind of... And I made waves, like waves. I don't know if you see it. Anyway. Hello everyone. How are you today? So I'm gonna take you in, huh? Come home. You remember? Ooh, there is a step. Mind the gap between the train and the platform. So here we are. That's the mess. That's the mess. So I have started to take all my little Chinese. You see that? Yeah, like here. Yeah. So I took all my, not all of it, but it's still some work. But yeah, so that's the mess that I started. Taking everything out of everywhere in the van, breaking out the wardrobe, breaking out everything, and I'm about to paint. So let's put things into order. I took off the ceiling that was absolutely disgusting, you know, that frame. So don't hate me if I don't know the exact word, and in French and in English. So those things have been taken off for big deep cleaning. I've took off all my Chinese white fake bricks. Beautiful. Was looking very good in pictures, but the truth was something else. So yeah, and now I have to redo. And my floor. Yeah, that's the shower thing. My floor with the big hole and everything. So I will have to strap that. So I'm not gonna do it right now, but this is the story of my August here in Costa del Sol, where it's 40 degrees when I'm just probably 80 degrees in the van. Not exaggerating ever in my life. And then yeah, gonna paint in green just to make it ready for the winter, to keep a touch of you know, of nature. I really don't know where to start. I guess I'm gonna start by, I cleaned the frame. I need to clean the top of my van. I need to do many things. I need to use the product to take that sticky things, even under 40 degrees, that sticky things still stick. This is proper Chinese sticky. So yeah, very happy for 3 years. He lasted me very well, but he started to become a little bit gray with the time, and I had to put a lot of filters to make it look white. So this is it. Now we're gonna, you know, time to upgrade after so many years in the van, probably 4 or 5, I don't know. Didn't have it straight away like that because I bought it pre-made shit with plywood and stuff. Not that I have anything against plywood, but it's not very sexy, you know. So yeah, I just covered up with something not very sexy either. So I'm gonna try to make it like a little bit more sexy, or at least, I don't know what I'm doing actually. So I'm just gonna do, because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm telling you, I'm trying to sort out my life, telling you what I'm gonna do, but the truth is, as good Aries that I am, I don't have a plan. I make it happen as I step forward, and I just like look down, kind of go for the forehead first. That's why I have big forehead. See, that's my hitting the wall too many times effect. But it worked. Look, I'm nearly 40 in a couple of months. So yeah, let's do it. I'll see you in a bit. Look at this mess. Look at disgusting it is. I bought it in 2018, yeah. Never cleaned it, never, ever. It's falling apart now. It looks okay when you look at this like that. Disgusting. Anyway, so I have to unscrew that to be able to take off the things. So yeah, let's do it. Lots of work. I'm not sweating, as you can see. It's just purely oil, body lotion. Did you like my flicking of the tail? Sorry, go back to work. So just in case, because I don't know what I'm doing, right? I'm trying to get that box here out to clean everything, but it seems like it's, you know, it seems like this is attached to that box, but at the same time it moves a little bit. So just in case, you can avoid me 3 hours of mustache. I'm in it. Just in case you are doubting. My nails. Just in case you are dating, if you date, that's not the right channel. But if you're doubting, that can be taken off, which is some struggle. I'm gonna use my 2 hands. Yeah. Me and my so known strength. Got it. Don't know why I did that, but I will find a reason to clean it. If you ever wonder what it looks like underneath, yeah, I know you must know, but I found that interesting. Why those are long, why they are short, we will never know. Anyway, or if you have the answer, put it in the comment below. Anyway, this is done. Need to scratch that. Do you know why they are short and those are long? Haha, the quiz of the day. Because otherwise this is too big to take it off. And you have to take the entire wardrobe. I'm sure it's a woman that built that up. Which I have to say is still pretty shit because you can't take it off. Anyway, this is it. This is done for today. Probably time for a proper wash. So that's basically it. Yeah, the stage of annoyance and strength I needed to have. This is my tonight pillow. I'm gonna sleep here because I still have that little bit where I couldn't take off. Anyway, just know stickers a day, stickers every day, okay? Don't do what they did. Don't stick Chinese stickers in your van. Paint it, change the wood, do something, but not that. So, oh, mosquitoes. Right, guys, see you tomorrow. I'm done. So instead of trying like a crazy something to get rid of that, never proceed that way. Just slide some this one acetone in it. Ooh. And just let it peel. Let it soak in and just peel it off, you know, because once you have it like that, you are fucked. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'm gonna get some more products. Good morning, everybody. So yesterday we went on to cleaning all the disgusting glued Chinese plastic wall that I sticked on my van. Took literally a day, and it's still not, I don't know if you can see, there's still some corners here to do this morning, so I'm gonna do it because I'm gonna paint the van. So I'm gonna paint the plywood with a base, and then I'm gonna add the color, so it needs to dry in between. So I'm gonna first fully unstick that, and while I put the base and it's drying, I'm gonna try to build back all my windows that I have on the roof that I need to clean it properly. And let me tell you, I was procrastinating on doing that because there is some tricks, there is some stuff that I forgot how to do. I know it was crossing, I know it's an entire system. I lost some screws, and I have to say I'm a bit worried about putting things back because I didn't take any pictures, I didn't record how I undid it. However, now it's clean and it has to be put back. Has somebody broke into my van? They broke the curtain on the side door, and I have to find a way to glue it back to the metal bit and make it work again. I have no clue at the moment how I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna take you on the journey today. So yeah, it's day 3 of rebuilding the inside of my van, and slowly but surely. I see you in a bit. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So my point right now, other than looking fantastic, it's to upgrade the van. As I started this morning to paint, yeah, it was this morning, I had a bit of a break. I needed a break because it's kind of 40 degrees, if you know what I mean. We're in Spain. I don't know why I stick like that, standing straight. I don't know, it feels good. It feels good to be like that. So I'm gonna stay like that, but I'm gonna cut those, maybe I need to feed the cat as well. Forgot the cat. Never forget the cat. I didn't forget the cat. I just wanted to be on the video, to be fair. I know those cats. Anyway, so I'm starting now, and enjoy the process. So here we are, my new door. Right, amazing, isn't it? So I just have all that to do. Cupboards. Let's continue. Of course. Why not? Why not? Why me? Why not? Of course. Look how clever is that? 2 cupboards, 1 glue, to make sure you copy and you do it in the same place instead of measuring it and getting wrong, because you know how you measure. No reflection, no comment on the fact that woman has some building issues. I don't take it. So yeah, just copy. Round 2. You just have to sit on that. How to clean a skylight. So I have to be very, very honest. I cleaned mine. It wasn't easy to put it back. So I would recommend you to, when you undo it, unscrew it, and you dismantle the window, to take pictures of yourself and video if you can. Even video is even better, on every pieces you are dismantling, because it's really challenging to put it back if you don't remember, like I did, and I procrastinated because I knew I didn't remember how to put it back. So I'm just gonna go in details quickly. Quickly in details is going to be challenging, but I'm going to try to explain to you what's the trick to put it back. Okay, I'm just going to swap the camera. So that's what you see inside your van. Okay, there is the, sorry, my hands, I have been in painting all day. The inside of my van is there, and this is it. So my point here is the window, the skylights. So you have to put that back, and the curtain back, yeah, and those works together, and they have oh, obviously, well, that's normal, huh? But it has a trick to move back and forward. The trick is there, so you have to put them back correctly, and if you don't put them back correctly, and if you don't know what you're doing, it's going to be challenging to have that effect of putting back and forward. So I'm going to turn it and explain to you how I did it to put it back. I have to be clearly honest. I gave you tools through that video on that skylight that was nothing, because 2 months later the skylight flew away with some wind we had in Spain, and I had to use tape to be protected from the rain until I get the skylight replaced into a real shop by a real professional, and paid €1,000. So don't follow my advice, or at least the advice of not doing it yourself, if you are like me. Good morning, people. So I'm already sweating, but I'm converting my kitchen. So you see, that was all the kitchen units to a wardrobe. So because I have no space, not enough space to keep my clothes straight, and when you live in a van you don't iron, right? And so I'm gonna put up some bars and stuff and take that off and put everything back to normal before I change the floor, and before I put up the skylights from yesterday that I managed to fix, except that I lost a piece of these skylights here. Anyway, see you in a bit. So wish me luck, because this has to be. It should be fine now. Done. Now the story being, I need to fix those little things to hook the bar, and the bar here has to be cut, obviously. Okay, so those two here. Try to have good tools, yeah. I have to measure with that. I'm not at school, yeah. So this is useless after you left school. Just so you know, get just the proper, the proper one, which I don't, because I'm still at school. So I measured, it's 52, and this until here is 52. How do I know? I use my nail. Yeah, I don't even have a pen, but I use my nail. So I use this one, which I could try, or I use the electric one. What do you think? Randomly using that with my leg underneath. Now, what do you think? I'm gonna have, just in case of emergency, so you have a look of what I'm doing. So where I am, here, 52. This is dangerous what I'm doing. So I'm gonna, very dangerous. Oh my God, what am I doing? Holding the saw with your fingers. Isn't that glorious? It's glorious. Ooh. I hope I'm not getting it wrong. Okay. Okay. Oh. It was a good start. until things goes complicated. I made a hole in the floor. Let me see. That doesn't look very straight. Aha. Anyway, it is what it is. Now I'm gonna need to screw those things. Right. Ah. That's much bigger than 52. That's much smaller. What the heck am I doing? Wrong calculation, guys. Wrong calculation. This is 30. This is 52. I'm far away. Very far away from the truth. We are all far away from the truth. Let me check again. 30 to 52 is here. And I'm gonna start all over again. I don't know, right or wrong. Oh man, this is just perfection! Ooh, ooh. Anyway. Oh no, don't tell me it's too, no. Don't tell me I have to cut more. I do have to cut more, but I don't want to. Huh? Friends, friends, friends. And I have a wardrobe 2 hours later. Yeah, I did it. Now the floor. So the actual situation with the floor is that, as you can see, there's a massive hole. And the other situation is that I only have that, which is a board floor, which is amazing. But it's not big enough to cover everything. So I will take some measurements with a very useful tool that I discovered. A bit late, but it's fine. And I will cover this at least, and then I will buy more to cover everything else around. But for now, this is what I have, and it was for 3 meters on 45. It was already 25 euros. So yeah, it's just, you know, I will just buy more depending on how much more I need, but at least covering that will be a good start. What do you think? Should I take things off or should I leave it? Should I actually take the floor off or should I leave it? That's my main question. But I think because everything else will still be visible, I'm gonna keep it and just glue and stick it on it. I don't know, we'll see in a bit. By the way, any comment, any opinion, not your opinion, I don't care about your opinion, but any helpful comment is always helpful. Opinion is a human thing. So I actually changed my mind because it was a flood here and the wood is completely disgusting and still wet. Oh my lord, this is disgusting. So that's the floor, totally wet, totally soaked. So I'm gonna move that and I'm gonna figure out what I'm doing. We'll see. Okay, so I'm gonna fix that one, that door. I don't know how, I'm just gonna manage because I'm missing a bit on the side. I'm gonna sort it out step by step. I just need to start because this is all I know how to do. Start something, not necessarily making it happen, but start something. As you can see, the floor, I don't know if you can see, but the floor is not finished yet because I need a plan. Oh, you can't see. Ah. Let me get slimmer. So yeah, this is it. This is it. I'm gonna make it faster for you to not get bored. again. So I improvised myself by putting something that I cut it the size I needed, 3 centimeters. It's a bit wider than the hole that it was from this one, which is a plywood 1.5, I think. I don't know, something like that. So this is larger, and I made waves, like waves. I don't know if you see it. So I'm gonna try to use that machine. It was slightly wet. That machine, anyway, to kind of make the side a little bit smooth. Okay. Round 2. Oh! Oh! You got fed up. Look, it is not exactly what I wanted. So I did manage that, fixed it, and made it fitted perfectly. Obviously it doesn't work when I show you. What's wrong? Just needed to release, but I'm a bit tense. I think it's just a release. That's it. Ooh, same color, beautiful. So in the last piece of hard work, so when you're French, your bottle, so they fitted basically the box for the gas the same size than the bottle from France. It's just that UK has their bottles and Spain has their bottles, but the difference with Spain, they need to adapt. The gas adapter is made the bottle of gas much bigger, so the box is not adapted to Spanish bottles basically. So you have to elevate your box if you have a box like me. So that's what I'm gonna do is the last job before I do the floor, which is still there, which I'm a bit, you know, is a hole in my van, so I put that in the end. Anyway, so let's do that together. So ladies and gentlemen, here we are, still with my glasses, and it's about 7 o'clock, and I elevated that box. Let me change the, why is it blurry like that? Fuck's sake. Ah, here. I elevated the block. Now I'm blurry. Okay, wait a second. I have the sophisticated filter. Now everybody looks more ugly, but at least we are not blurry. So I elevated my box because you see, like I said to you, in Spain you have a that. In UK you have that type of I forgot the name. I'm just naked. Sorry, but not inverters. Anyway, is it written on it? No, propane. Anyway, you don't have the same pressure depending on the country. So this is for the UK one. You stick in it, and that's for the Spanish one. Is higher than the rest, so I had to lift that box. I'm not saying I did a great job, but you know what? it just looks okay, because before it was just open and it broke everything. So yeah, here we are. I'm gonna put the skylight fully, that I washed, fully cleaned, and this is it. Good morning everyone. So something absolutely unplanned happened, and I'm gonna take you with me, and I'm gonna explain that on the way down, because I have food to get for my guests, and I will take you with me because I need some opinion and advice, because this doesn't happen very often. I made the van ready. I had a hole in the floor. I explained to you in another video. Long story short, I need to go. I'll see you in a bit.